What is going on, everyone? I hope everyone's having a good day, and I will say this. You reap what you sow. You and many OG COD content creators asked for this. Y'all asked for Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 remakes, and you guys got the ports. Y'all complaining about connections, servers, host migration, DLC that splits up the player base. Where were you guys at shouting about this, hooting and hollering about the original versions of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2? Can anybody let me know? Y'all mentioned that there's, RCS issues and exploits and stuff like that. Where were y'all guys complaining about, hey, Treyarch, Activision, do something about this? A lot of you content creators were flown out year after year after year. Not everyone consistently, but a lot of the content creators are being invited to these Call of Duty Next events. You have almost direct access to these devs, direct access to these community managers. David Vonderhaar, out of all people, a lot of you got to meet him. A lot of you were in, conference calls with these guys. Where were you guys talking about, hey, well, we would like to see a remastered version of Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2? I can't think of any content creator who were asking for ports. But y'all had no problem hyping it up. Y'all had no problem doing that. You had no problem spending your time to the dev studios playing Modern Warfare 4 and DMZ early. You had no problem doing that. You had no problem going to COD Next for Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. You had no problem playing DMZ early back then. You had no problem back in the old days being able to have direct access to Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 earlier on. You had no problem doing that. Y'all didn't bitch, moan, and complain about that. Okay? And it boggles my mind that now we have the Rick, who's pointing out some of the issues regarding the current version of Black Ops 1, the port, and showcases that, of course, we can't quickscope. Okay, I understand that, and I saw the other gameplay of what it originally was, and yeah, they're right. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's unintended. Maybe they might fix it. But do you understand the irony of this? Okay, the Rick's video doesn't really touch on the topic of, hey, by the way, this may directly impact the validation of the choices why Sony will go all digital. But no, we want the ports that we bought years ago and to fill that nostalgia that not many people really got to enjoy. That's probably not even there, as according to the Rick. And you wonder why? Come on, guys. Come on. Okay, why didn't you guys ask for these improvements way back when for Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2? Why don't you guys promote plutonium consistently? Because that would take away from a lot of people, you know what I mean? And it might get Activision's attention. Okay, this shows the old ways of doing things just doesn't work. The season pass, if it splits up the player base, right, for downloadable content, because when people say, oh, get a free update, you're not buying a damn update, ladies and gentlemen. It is a free update. It is free. You're not purchasing it. It's just an update. So when you see promotionals and stuff like that and advertisements saying, oh, download this free update and get some sort of content, it's already free. All you need is an internet connection and the application, and then just check for update. You're not paying for it unless you're Black Ops 3 and it was the Awakening DLC. That's a little different. So we won't talk about that. But still, I don't understand. This just shows that the old ways of doing things doesn't work. Okay, you have Black Ops 1, right, and Black Ops 2, and you still got to pay for DLC, right, the season pass and stuff like that. However, it splits up the player base. You pay money to get 4 additional maps and the zombies maps or what have you. Not everyone has that. Not everyone really wants to spend that money. And the Rick is saying, oh, it should be free. Well, gee, Rick, you got all of the DLC camos. You're not happy about that? Oh, well, excuse me. Like, imagine getting all of the camo DLCs for free and then complaining that you're not getting the map packs for free. And then complain, well, they split up the player base. Well, you know what, boo-boo? Maybe, just maybe, instead of complaining about why there was a ports, which, again, for Sony's case, it could be contractual. It seems that way, because even content creators were complaining about not having backwards compatibility. but Xbox did, right? But remember, we had all these content creators complaining about it. Oh, well, why doesn't PlayStation have backwards compatibility with Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2? Well, gee, you know what? It's interesting how they're able to port Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 because that was the primary thing that people were complaining about, but ain't no one talking about the multiplayer that's already done for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. No one's talking about the fact that Modern Warfare 3, the original, right, Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, is fully complete according to the devs. No content creator's talking about that other than myself. No one's hooting and hollering about that. No one's hooting and hollering. No one really asked for Modern Warfare OG, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 to be ported over. See, I think this is all Sony's doing. You don't, again, and I will repeat it, you don't find it interesting that they ported over Modern Warfare or Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2, and we had Black Flag Resynced all at damn near the highest cost, right, with less content. If you were to buy Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, the ports, they're each $40. You're paying for an $80 game, but then you're for the season pass, what, you're dishing out another 40? Well, gee willikers, that almost sounds like you just spend roughly 120, and no different than you would typically spend for Black Ops 7 out the gate. $70 game, $30 Black Cell Pass along with everything else. Are you kidding me right now? The difference is that the maps are free. The weapons are free. You're not paying for that. But you know what they can do retroactively? Because we're dishing out better graphics, better stability, we have Ricochet, it's current gen consoles, it's all of this good stuff. We're going to charge you more for the convenience now because it's a superior product. If you put Black Ops 7 next to the ports for Black Ops 1 and 2, of course you can honestly say that it's better. There's nothing stopping someone from plugging in a Cronus Zen in the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports. Who's to say that the video that the Rick showed regarding the individual quickscoping everybody, right? There was an old clip he showed in his video. Feel free to check him out. It's titled, "I'm sorry, but Black Ops 1 is unplayable." It's not unplayable. You just can't quickscope at the moment. They may change it, they may not, but the reality is you're going to have to deal with it. Get over it. You spent your hard-earned money for less, and less you will get. Okay, I don't understand why people don't understand that. I don't understand why people don't understand. Maybe I'm not meant to understand. Maybe Ghost of 8 was right. People are fools. It's not to insult any, but it's a simple fact. People are fools, man. Okay, there's so many people who have been involved with Call of Duty Next and many others. Like, I don't know, Prestigious Key, Neurocinema, off the top of my head, Exclusive Ace, who's literally been to the studios. Why wasn't he asking about the ports? Why wasn't he asking about, instead of ports, why not have a remake, a remastered version, Black Ops 1 and 2? I would advocate for that. That's what I'd like. I don't like Treyarch like that, but I would say, no, if we're going to do a remaster, don't port it over with all that mess. No. From ground up, remaster it. Reimagine it. I don't care. Do whatever you need, but it cannot be one for one from what we once had with less, and then you're gonna what? Ask for more money? Come on, guys. Come on. You reap what you sow, man. Okay? And again, if I'm trying to make it make sense, because when we have like Season 1, Season Reloaded, it makes sense. We're not paying for these maps that they're adding. I mean, I understand it could be laziness to some degree. I can understand that, but y'all are complaining about the stability of the server. Y'all wanted this. Y'all hyped it up, and you didn't think twice about the ramifications that would come to pass. Now, it's not to say that they won't address it. It's not to say that they won't fix it. But my God, y'all act like this is something new, but it's weird how you guys want this to be better, but you don't want the original to be better. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you make it make sense? There are many people right now who can still go out and buy the original Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 for pennies on the dollar. For literally pennies on the dollar, and pop it in. You can find a PS3 for sale. You can find an old Xbox for sale. You can get Plutonium if you have a good enough PC. Make it make sense. I don't see content creators advocating for that. We're advocating for the devs to go back to the original and fix their shit. I don't see them doing that. I see them investing money into the port, hyping it up, making it a point of topic, and then doing nothing. Just be the solution that they're trying to find, right? Not to say again that they're not going to change it, but you reap what you sow, and you invest in it. That's all I have for today. This is 2 videos in a day. I'm doing too much. Y'all have a good one. Catch you on the next one. Ciao, guys.